All right, we're doing baseball today on the Grouse World of Sports Gaming from Action PC Baseball by DK Sports. We're going to run through, we're at the All-Star break of the 2003 season, which is a hard season for me to play because in real life, that was the year the Tigers went 43 and 119. They're playing much better. I've fiddled with the lineup a little bit, and they're playing much, much better. This was requested by a friend, my friend John Linneman. He's a Luis Gonzalez fan, so that's too bad too because the Diamondbacks are not playing too good. But I just fiddled with them a little bit, so maybe in the second half of the season they can make a comeback. Let's see. Let's move the camera over here so that you can see the standings a little better. Okay. We'll do the National League first. The Giants are leading the Dodgers by a half game. It's a good race. The Giants have, well, you'll see what the Giants have. And the Diamondbacks are 41 and 53, so not so great. In the Central, the Pirates are 46 and 45 and lead the Cubs by a half game. And this is the Mark Prior, Kerry Wood Cubs, so I'm kind of thinking they're going to hold on, or they're going to come back. They're going to pull it off. Excuse me. And then the Marlins, this is the year the Marlins beat the Yankees in the World Series. They're 64 and 31 with a 4-game lead over the Braves. And the worst team in the National League is the Brewers at 37 and 56 with a 398 winning percentage, or losing percentage if you so prefer. In the American League, in the East, the Red Sox are 58 and 35 and have a 2-game lead over the Yankees. Honestly, go Red Sox. We got Manny Ramirez lighting up the world. And you'll hear about him in a minute. In the Central, the Twins are 54 and 39 and have a 4.5-game lead over the Indians. And then the Tigers, who, like I said, in real life were 43 and 119, are already 33 and 59. So that means that they would have to go 10 and 60 to finish the season to tie what they did in real life. So I don't see that happening. I mean, they're not going to be 500 or anything, but they're going to beat what they did in real life. And in the West, the A's are 58 and 35 with a 2-game lead over the Mariners. And the worst team in the American League is the worst team in baseball, which is the Tigers at 33 and 59. Kind of sucks. So that's that. Let me pull up the leaderboard. And then we'll adjust the camera. No worries there. Okay. Here we go. You might not be able to see all of that, but batting average lead for both leagues, Barry Bonds at 380. He's actually leading the National League in batting. He's 3 home runs behind Mike Lowell for home runs. And he is 4 RBIs behind Mike Lowell for runs batted in. So he's chasing a triple crown. Now, also chasing a triple crown is Manny Ramirez. Excuse me for a second. I will sneeze. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Manny Ramirez is also chasing a triple crown. He's hitting 351, and he is behind Milton Bradley and A.J. Pierzynski in that aspect. In home runs, he is 5 behind Carlos Delgado, and in runs batted in, he is 12 behind teammate Nomar Garciaparra. So, I mean, he's got a shot too. Okay, let's see. Triples is Steve Finley with 10. Mike Lowell is leading in home runs with 33. This is both leagues. Maglio Ordonez, Jeff Conine, Sean Green, and Vernon Wells Jr., or the third, Vernon Wells, are leading in doubles with 33. Barry Bonds is narrowly holding off Gary Sheffield in runs scored with 84 to 83. Walks Weirdly, Todd Helton is leading in with walks in set with 76. Bonds is actually in third in the majors, which is weird. Runs batted in is Nomar with 89. Hits is Juan Pierre with 126, and he has turned those 126 hits into a 313 batting average. Total bases right now is Mike Lowell with 239. Stolen bases is Juan Pierre with 40. On base percentage is Barry Bonds with a 512. And slugging percentage is a 764 Barry Bonds. So he's more probably, well, we'll see at the end, but I'm sure he's running away with the MVP. Let's see here. Bonds has the most intentional walks with 17, which is interesting because in real life I think he had like 100 and something. Marcus Giles with sacrifice hits at 14. Nomar with sacrifice flies at 8. Jason Kendall and Mike Kincaid with 12 hit by pitches each. And Jeff Bagwell's leading in grounded and double plays with 16. And Barry Bonds, if you're interested in the OPS, is leading with 1.277. Okay. Pitching. Tim Hudson is leading in ERA with a 1.89. Wow. All right, games pitched, Paul Quantrill with 55. Innings pitched, Doc Halladay with 163.1 already. At the halfway point of the season, I like it. Complete games, he has 9. Wins, Mark Mulder has 16 for the A's. I think this is a Moneyball A's team, like the end, near the end of it. They've got Mulder, Hudson, and Zito, and they're all jamming. So, okay. Losses, wow. Javier Vasquez is leading the National League with 12, and then Nate Cornejo and Mike Maroth are right there in the top for the Tigers. John Smoltz and Vern. Eric Gagne are leading in saves with 27. Jason Schmidt with 4 complete game shutouts. Kerry Woods leading the majors in strikeouts with 158. Excuse me. His teammate Carlos Zambrano's leading in walks with 63. Brett Tonko's allowed the most home runs with 29. Brandon Webb, his opposing batting average is 171. Okay, and then here, let's see, whip is Matt Morris with a .89. It's impressive. Carlos Zambrano, Doc Halladay, and Scott Sullivan are leading the way with 11 hit by pitches. Moss. I can't remember Moss's first name. I should, but he's got 11 wild pitches. Let's see here. Anything else in here that's interesting? Jose Jimenez and Rocky Biddle with 8 blown saves each. Octavio Dotel with 17 holds. Mark Mulder's won 14 games in a row. Jeez. And Matt Morris has the only no-hitter. We'll look at him. Can we look at him from here? Yes. His no-hitter was against... It's a perfect game, not a no-hitter. It's a perfect game against the Cubs. So, whoa. That's incredible. He threw a perfect game. All right. Moss. Why can't I think of your first name? Damian Moss. Okay. Well, all right. I'm not going to worry about fielding. MVP? Yes. The offensive MVP for both leagues is Barry Bonds. For the American League, it is Manny Ramirez. So, and then for Cy Young, Mark Mulder is running away with it with a 16-2 record and a 3.39 ERA. I mean, 14 wins in a row is a big deal. And then for the National League, it would be Brad Penny right now. Okay. Now, let's take a look at Arizona and the batters. And Luis Gonzalez for my friend, John. John, his season is, he has 11-game long hit streak. His long home run is 410 feet. 5 game-winning RBIs. He has 27 2-hit games, 1 3-hit game, and 4 4-hit games. Wow. Let's see. He has, in 93 games played, he has 32 doubles, 3 triples, 15 home runs, 59 runs scored, and 65 driven in. 54 walks to 32 strikeouts. He's been hit by 2 pitches. He has 3 sacrifice flies. He's only stolen 1 base. He's not really one of those. Not in this part of his life. And he has 13 grounded into double plays. His batting average is .317 with a .409 base and a .558 slugging. Looks like in July he is ripping. It's early, but he's hitting .489 in July. So there you go. Now what I'll do is, I just learned how to do this recently. If I go to database, and I come down here, over here to hitting streaks. Okay, the current long hitting streak is Ty Wigginton with 23 games. Garrett Anderson is also in a 15-game hitting streak. Interesting. John Flaherty with a 10-game hitting streak. That's crazy. Now, for the long for the year, Manny Ramirez and Mike Lieberthal each have had a 24-game hitting streak. Ty Wigginton and A.J. Pierzynski with 23s. So, I wish there was a way to just easily look for cycles. But I don't know how. If anybody knows how, I mean, obviously you can go to an individual player. Like, let's look at Milton Bradley, because he might have had one. No, but see, there's a thing right here that says cycles, and it's 0. I wish there was a way to, like, just look at that somewhere without having to go individually into each person and see that. So if anybody knows how to do that, let me know. But anyway, that's the 2003 update at the All-Star break. July, well, I guess it would be the 16th or 17th when they go back to games. Tigers, rooting for them not to have 100 losses. We'll see. Let's see. Obviously, Bonds is going to be the MVP of the world. It's not a surprising thing. But if he's going to win it, then I'm kind of hoping that him and Manny could maybe pull off the Triple Crowns. Oh, here's somebody that could maybe have a cycle. No? Wow, Carl Crawford only has 3 triples halfway through the season. That's weird, considering he's a triple machine, and only 34 stolen bases. Well, that's a good number. Matter of fact, let's go back to leaders while we're on here. Batting, triples. Steve Finley, Larry Walker with 9. Oh, right, this guy, Christian Guzman, was a triple machine. So was Rafael Furcal. All right, well, let's look at Steve Finley. He could do it. Grand Slam, no cycles. But if he steals 2 more bases, he'll have the quad double. That's interesting, because he's got 16 doubles, 10 triples, 11 home runs, and 8 steals. I like stuff like that. I don't know if anybody's close to a 30-30 season. All right, let's do this. Can we do this here? No, we cannot. I was hoping we could do that. Let's see. Beltran, 12 home runs, 22 steals. Okay, not really. Soriano, he could do it. 19 home runs, 20 steals. In real life, he did it this year, so he could pull it off. Maybe Raul Mondesi? He was a double threat, 17 and 17. Of course, he might be getting close to his thing there. Who we haven't looked at is Ichiro. Ichiro is only hitting 300. That lovely sound is one of my cats vomiting. However, Ichiro has 14 home runs at the All-Star break. That's very weird. He shouldn't have that many. Well, whatever. Maybe his rolls have been great for power, right? Anyway, that's the 2003 update. Again, let me know if you know how to like sort cycles, and I will be back soon with something. I've got a bowling update coming, and some other fun stuff. So this has been I've been Graz. This is Action PC Baseball, and this was 2003 at the All-Star break.